The police just shot him for no apparent reason. They asked for license or registration.
All right, I can clap it up. Let's clap it up. I'm sign Christ. The ISUPK start out of Harlem, 1 West 125th Street, New York, under Commanding General Yahana. It's the letter Hebrew speak. I'm holding it down for General Isaac Young and Captain Akkad Abarayam. All right, out there doing the work of the Most High, man, keeping this thing rolling. Oh man, that was a heavy, and that song that Captain Akkad did, it was heavy at the end. I ain't gonna lie, when the sister cried about her man, and the young brother said, "Don't worry, I'm right here," like trying to comfort his mom. Trying to tell you that is one of the main reasons why the oppressor and his children, why the slave master and his children deserve death. All right, and it's going to get death, man. Going to get it, going to get it. I want to go into women today, right? I want to bring out one article real quick. Oh man, the oppressor, man. He is the devil, man. Seriously, all right. Malaki, can you pull up the article that I asked you to pull? I want to find this other article about these young children, man. Anyway, I'll just go into it, right? I'll give you a brief on it. The role of a woman is what I'm going into, right? And when they birth children, they birthing, when they're a black and Hispanic woman, they are birthing the prophets of the Most High. We all know that, right? Priests and prophets, future priests, future prophets of the Most High power and his son Yahushua, right? Who the world knew as Jesus Christ. But what was so heavy in that song was when they gunned down the father, how can the woman birth the prophet? Because the baby comes from the man. The seed is in the man. Of course, the baby comes from the Most High because he gets the woman pregnant. But the man puts the seed in the woman, and the child is in the seed. I mean, once the Lord sends forth the Spirit, it's over. A woman gets pregnant. So if you gun down the goddamn man, how can a woman have a child? How can you birth a prophet? You murdering the prophets, man. Give me where Stephen told the Pharisees he had always killed the prophets. I'm paraphrasing it, right? I'm paraphrasing it all wrong. But I wanted to bring out a few articles real quick after this one about all the good children that things that these young brothers and sisters could be doing, man. I think I brought it out in a former show about all the things like the young child that ran the I gotta get it, man. I think I brought it out in a former show where it was a young brother ran in the house and saved his grandma. It was like man, it was so much, man. Man, there's so much things that our young children could do. All right, it's just ridiculous, man. And they murdering us, trying to take away our children, right? Trying to take away our future priests and prophets that will end up in the ISUPK to help save their nation. It is young brothers making books, and it was a young brother two brothers started their own business. There's so many articles that's out about what the young children is doing, man. And if you take away the father, how you gonna get that child? And then what is the mom gonna do? If you take away the men, what is that wife gonna do? What is that woman gonna do? How's she gonna have protection? What's she gonna do? When her enemy, who is the oppressor, come to take over. The son saying, "Mommy, I'm here," but the mother knows, like, baby, there's nothing you can do, baby. I know you want to. I know you want to help me, but these are grown men, and they ain't righteous men. These are grown wicked men. They will kill you, son. They will kill me. You see, they killed your father in front of you. So I want to go into the role of a woman, man. Well, no, for two reasons. Number one is like you can't talk about women today. You can't say the wrong things that women do. Women can't even handle the things they do wrong. Not unless they're in the ISUPK, of course. You know, we raise grown women. Like the general said, grown men run the ISUPK. Grown women help those men in the ISUPK. And we raise children and raise families, all right? This is not a school for kids and all that. Meaning, children should come in here. All the children should actually be in here. They're safer in here than out in the world. But this ain't a place where kids run this thing right here. It's grown men, grown women that run the ISUPK, man. And that's helping to raise their nation. Righteous men, righteous women. All right? Give me the one where you got it, where Stephen said you have always persecuted the prophets, or you do always kill the prophets. Let me look it up with y'all, try to find it real quick. You got it?
I'm looking for it now, sir.
Oh, I thought you said you had it. No sweat. I want to go into that because they killing our future priests and prophets. Then I'm going to go into this one article. This happened with two devils. So, which is why I'm holding this article off real quick, because it really don't matter, but it's going to bring out the point. This is going to bring out the point. I'm going to get the precept. You can check online, too, just to see if somebody else might post it. Yeah, I've always killed. I'll just put Ehab and then put prophets. It should pop. All right. Just so y'all know, it's easier when you got a concordance to type in the words that you know is in that specific scripture, then look through it that way. If you got like a smartphone or something, it'll come up. You know what I mean? Boom. Let me see. Nope, that might not be it. Let me see. Where is this one at? You have it?
Would be Acts 7.
That sounds pretty much good. Wait, and Acts 7 and 42?
52.
52? Boom. Okay, read that. Go to that first. I don't think that's the exact one I want.
Acts chapter 7, verse 52.
Go ahead and read.
Which of the prophets had not your fathers persecuted?
Oh, yeah, that's it. Go up one verse. Go up like two verses. Let's get some context, right? Now, well, I'm going to give you a short, Stephen, right? He was, of course, he's a prophet. He was a prophet. And they, imams, all the people that claim to be righteous but are not righteous, right? But they have the title of like a righteous person, like a preacher or an imam or a so-called religious leader, like Ben Carson, goddamn Eddie Long, who else? Well, Eddie Long is dead from being a homosexual. Juno Jennings and TV damn Snakes and what's the other? Some of them political cats that was running. Any one of them that's Black, Native American, or Hispanic, right? They supposed to be like our leaders today. People like we look at entertainers as leaders today, but people like Jesse Jackson and all those type of cats. So he was checking them, letting them know, and especially a goddamn preacher is definitely one of these people, because he was checking the religious leaders, right? So he was letting them know all the things he did wrong. Of course, being a prophet, prophesying, and offended. And of course, Stephen, like a UPK soldier, which he would be today, didn't back down, and they killed him. They stoned him to death, and they murdered him. All right, a righteous man. Go ahead and read.
Acts chapter 7, verse 49. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool.
Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. Go ahead.
What house will you build me?
What house will you build me? Go ahead.
Save the Lord. Or what is the place of my rest?
Man, and now the Lord right here is saying, because they was talking about the temple and everything, and the Lord is saying, what house can you build for me? Well, what can you do for me? I'm the Most High. I do everything for you. Go ahead.
Had not my hand made all these things?
Have not mine hand made all of these things? Now, if you're a damn Christian out there, you should go actually get a preacher to break down the Bible the way we do. The way niggers from the ghetto, break down the goddamn Bible. Ask them to break it down. I guarantee you kick you out of that goddamn church quick. It's just not, because they love money. And if they actually broke down the Bible, you would probably leave the church, because you would see that everything they've been saying before that point is a goddamn lie. Right. Which is why the Lord has real prophets in the earth, like Malachi, like the trooper, like myself, like Amanda Jiniana, and everybody else in the ISUPK. So you blackity black power, all that garbage, and you don't believe in being an Israelite. You don't know that you're an Israelite. You don't understand what we say. Well, guess what? This came out of slavery. This is your heritage. So just take it up with the Most High. So the Lord is saying in this scripture, what else can you do for me? What can you do for me? I do everything for you. I'm the Lord. I made you. So what can you do for me? Go ahead.
Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart.
Now, this is another cut to circumcision, to where people think that back then you had to be circumcised. Even today, you can still be circumcised, but that's not the main point. You can if you want to. You know, we rehearse the righteous acts, but if a man is not circumcised, that don't mean he has to get circumcised to get salvation. What he has to do is circumcise his heart, cut off the foreskin of his heart, meaning change his ways. As you know, the Bible was written in slang because it was written by niggers and spics and wetbacks. Black Native Americans and Hispanics wrote the goddamn Bible, and it's not for anybody else. It's just for us, man. And it's written in slang. Go ahead and read. So that was a metaphor to say, change your goddamn ways. You trying to build me a goddamn house? Why don't you stop being a whore first? Well, why don't you stop being a drug dealer and a drug addict and a goddamn rapist and a child molester? Go ahead, read.
Uncircumcised in hearts and ears. Ye do always resist the Holy Spirit.
Now, he's checking the religious leaders and Israelites, period. He's saying, ye do always the Holy Spirit. What does that mean? Somebody type it in what it means to resist the Holy Spirit. It's like Ephesians 4:4. One body, one spirit, one power, one Lord and Father of all, who is above all. One baptism, one doctrine, one faith, which is what I'm saying by one doctrine, right? One work. Right. Resist the Most High. Yeah, you resist the Most High. You resist the spirit of the Most High. The vibe that a person is in when they serve the Most High. You resist the reason people serve the Most High. The reason within a person that makes him do what he does, which is to serve the Most High. You resist the reason Stephen, what? He didn't fold, which we're about to read. The reason Stephen was willing to die, you resist that same reason. You resist the thing that puts Stephen in that vibe to be able to die for the Lord. You resist that. That's what you do. You resist the Holy Spirit, the vibe, the spirit of the Most High, the spirit that a person is in, or the vibe that a person is in, or the reasoning within that person's mind that makes them serve the Most High the way they do. Go ahead and read.
As your fathers did, so do ye.
As your fathers did, so do you. Listen, after the Maccabees, after like the Maccabees and everything like that happened in the Apocrypha, going into the New Testament, the brothers that was in charge, I believe like the son of Judas and all them, the sons of the Maccabees, right? They became like the powers that, you know, like the religious leaders and all that. So they had influence over Israel. Now, they began to go off and be wicked, right? Just like we did before many times. And they began to once again resist the Holy Spirit. But now they just took it to a whole nother level. They went into killing the prophets, killing the men who had the Holy Spirit, who had the spirit or the vibe of a person that serves the Most High completely, or the reasoning within that person that serves the Most High completely. They resisted that, meaning they denied that. They denied that reasoning, that going hard for the Lord, not folding, doing whatever the Lord commanded us to do. They denied being in that type of vibe, which is what I'm saying about being in the spirit, is a vibe. Like the Christmas spirit, is niggas with goddamn Christmas shirts on and lights up. That's the vibe they in. The vibe of a drug dealer is, nigga, I want to kill you on my this paper. The vibe of a whore is hot girl summer and bust it open and get that money. That's it. That's the reasoning within those type of people that make them do what they do. That's the vibe, that's the spirit they in. Our religious leaders, however, they're in the spirit of trading on our nation and killing the people that won't trade on our nation. The reasoning within themselves, or the reason that they kill the people that serve the Lord, that's their spirit. That's their vibe. They're in the vibe of trading on our nation. Go ahead.
Okay. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted?
Now this is a which of our fathers have not been persecuted? That's why Christ said, ye are of your father the devil. Why? Because what does the oppressor do? What does the slave master do? He kills us in our goddamn cars. He murders us down the street. If you're a kid, he'll shoot you because you got a cap gun. He'll choke you out for a pack of cigarettes, or selling a bottle of water, or walking towards his goddamn police car like in Philly, shot the brother up. That's the vibe that they in the same vibe as our damn enemies, man. And our enemies are killing our prophets, man. Meaning the children of Israel. If you ain't black, Native American, or Hispanic, you can't even be a prophet. Which is why Islam is garbage and the rest of them damn religions are garbage. Because you can't even be a prophet if you're not black, Native American, or Hispanic. Period. That's in the Bible. Got a Bible right here. Got a Bible over here. In the goddamn Bible, man. Can't even be a damn prophet. And guess what? The blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics who could grow up to be a prophet, to serve the Most High, to prophesy, meaning to say something that is going to come to pass, they murdered him. And which one of the fathers haven't they murdered? Which one? Name one. Back in the day, our preachers and religious leaders would get together and kill men like me, men like Malachi, men like the troopers in the ISUPK. Even they together and go and turn the sisters in the ISUPK, they would turn them away. There's a scripture that says they stirred up the women, which is another scripture, man. I don't want to go off on talking about this, but I wanted to bring this point out before I bring up this scripture. This article about, like I said, man, when they killed Philando Castile, and that was heavy, man. That was so heavy because they murdered a man that could be a potential prophet to save his nation in front of his woman. So what is a woman supposed to do after that? What is her role? And that's what I want to go into right now, all right? Let's go into the role of a woman. All right, can you read this? Now this happened with two devils, right? So who gives a damn about them? All right, this happened with two devils. Do you need me to move this over or something, Malachi, so they can see it? All right, no, so you can read the article. Oh, you gonna read the truth of the wild?
Oh, gotcha. LA deputy attorney murders wife.
LA deputy what?
Attorney murders wife.
LA deputy attorney murders wife. He's the attorney of an LA deputy, meaning a police officer.
Right.
You see his face. They two devils. We understand that. So who cares? Now he shouldn't do this. He shouldn't murder his wife. But this is what they killed. So don't think for a second, which is why I brought this out. if our oppressor will murder his own wife, meaning his own race, don't think that they won't kill a woman. They killed Philando Castile. So what was his wife left to do? Why was she crying so hard to that child when the child said, "Mommy, I'm here," you'd have thought that would have cheered her up, but it wouldn't, because that sister understood something. That this will kill me and you, son. Look, he will kill his own damn wife. You don't have no cut cards. You don't have no, what's that? What they say in the hood, man?
No pick.
Notice. Wow, man, I ain't been in the world so long. I can't believe I forgot that. We don't have no pigs. Well, he don't have no pigs. The oppressor. He has no pigs, man. He don't give a damn. If he don't give a damn about his own wife, you think he care about the wife of a slave? Not at all. So what is a woman's role? Seeing that her oppressor will kill his wife and her and your husband and your child. Right. Down for even ISUPK, man.
Come.
Give me 1 Corinthians 11:3. Let's start with that, and we're going to go into some other ones, all right?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3.
All right.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Hold on with that point. What is the head? The head is the person in charge. Like they say, I'm the head man in charge. It's the leader. It's the one with all the goddamn authority. The head of every man, or the leader, or the person that is in charge of every man is who?
Christ.
It's Christ. It's Christ. That's who should be in charge of every black, Native American, and Hispanic man. It should be Christ. We should be doing what the Lord wants us to do the way that Christ showed us how to do it. Hawashah in the Hebrew, or specifically, the direct translation is Mashiach, or Hamashiach. Christ means the anointed. Hamashiach in Hebrew is the anointed, right? Meaning he's the person that was anointed or appointed to be the Savior, to be Mashiach. He was the person appointed to be appointed, to be the one that is in charge of the authority, all right, under heaven, under the Most High power, all right? Yeah, and if y'all didn't know, Yahweh is God's name. Yeah, I see a ton of them fake Israelite groups. Anyway, anyway, I don't want to go off topic with their garbage, man. But Yahweh is the Lord's name. Yahweh Shah Mashiach is who the world knows as Jesus Christ. He showed us how to follow the Most High. So we should be following Christ, doing everything he told us to do and showed us how to do so we can please the Most High power. All right, go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Now, the authority of a woman
Is the man.
is who?
The man.
Are they equal?
The man.
Is it 50-50?
The man.
It's the man. The man is in charge of the woman. It's not we're gonna negotiate and debate and baby, what you think about this? Hell no, I have to listen. Look. Let me tell you something. I got 8 sisters, Salaki. So I'm going off. I got 9 sisters. 9, right? I always say 7, but I have 9 goddamn sisters. Now that is hell. It's hell my whole life, all right? I can't take the tolerance of a woman. I don't. My tolerance for women is below here. It's down. If this is 0, this table was 0, I'm always at the floor. I'm below 0. I don't want to hear your mouth and see your angry face. Just go, look, shut up. And that's that. So now I'm just saying this to get to the point. It's not equal. You think I'm like that? Every man is like that. Sister or no sister. A man knows, listen, let me bring out something to y'all, right? Y'all always hear about a woman's worth. When a woman's fed up, right? All that garbage, right? Now, a woman knows her worth. She's been taught her worth, right? But she's been lied to about one thing. She knows her worth, but she was lied about the last part of her worth. Her worth stops right here, right, just right here, because the man's worth is up here. It's above her. He's more valuable than her. And that's just the honest truth. We just read it. Read it again. It's in the Bible. It's in the New Testament. Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The man.
Read it one more time.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of man is Christ. The person in charge of the man is Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the person that is in charge of the woman
is the man.
The man. Wow, that was perfect. It is the man. So the woman's value right here, the man's value is up here. That don't mean that the man should treat his wife like garbage and none of that crap. Should treat each other with respect. He's going to respect, meaning respect you how he respects himself, which means to look at you how he looks at himself. Like the general said, respect, like reflection. To look back on you the way he looks at himself. So he's going to treat you. So it's not equal. It's not 50-50. He shouldn't beat on you. You shouldn't beat on him either. He shouldn't disrespect you. You shouldn't. Dad, you don't have the authority to disrespect him. If he did disrespect you, he could say, he can apologize. You shouldn't be disrespecting him. He is your head. Plain and simple. So the head of every man is Christ. The head of the woman is the man. Read on.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is the Most High. Jesus Christ and God are not the same person. Christians, they don't. I don't know how Christians don't know that. Oh, let me figure it out. They're a lying ass preacher.
Right.
Thank you. Give me 1 Timothy 2:11. Okay. That's the real deal. Malak, you want to bring something up?
No,
oh, I know, sir. I want to bring something up. Oh, Malak is about to hammer it in. Go ahead. No sweat. I mean, Malak had something to get off his chest to these women. But listen, and like I said, the man shouldn't disrespect the woman, but the woman don't have authority to even disrespect her man. Right. I heard a woman say, "I'll punch you in the mouth." I was like, "Whoa, I can't deal with that one." Right. I don't even know how he just is even still there. Probably because they married, because sex. Right. But dang, the white man, that's like the oppressor ain't going for that. Because he's putting his wife in the goddamn trash can and calling it a day. He putting Becky, holding her up in a trash bag and throwing her in the damn dumpster. Hardcore corpse, dead body, and going on about his rich life. Us, on the other hand, we getting slapped in the head and nigga, you better not do this. And women doinking us and saying, what you gonna do? Listen, I can't go for that one, brother. Right. I ain't gonna put her in the trash can like the oppressor, but damn. All right, go ahead, read.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
This is the first thing that a woman should know. You want to learn the role of a woman, the first thing you got to know is the man's worth. You got to understand that a man is worth more than you. Then your worth comes in. Yes, you know what a woman's worth. But a man, and listen, this is not taught in America. The value of a black man, that is not taught. The value of a Hispanic man, the value of, goddamn, we went to the Mexican festival yesterday, y'all. Mexicans are God's people. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. Before we went to the festival, I'm like, it's gonna be all right. You know, I mean, I don't lie, you know. I don't really know too much about our Issacharite brothers. So I'm guessing it's gonna be mediocre. That damn thing was better than the Benjamite we went to. That thing was off the chain. I left there like, I walked out that gate when it was over. I said, this is surely God's people. Because I don't even want to leave. Brother, listen, Issacharite women, they look so good, brother.
Right.
Like, I did not know they was dime pieces like that. Like, they was back-to-back dime pieces. Dime and a half, a whole dollar bill, goddamn it. They were straight up. Look, yo, Issachar, listen, get the trooper in. Because he said, quite outside yesterday. Trooper Yadai said, yo, General Muhammad is so right. We should be marrying him. Listen, we left that joint like, we got to start finding somebody to green card out of these women. God damn. They was bad, brother. I was like, God damn. And then the brothers, how they was chilling. They had their own little flavor. I was like, man, look, this is sure God's people right here. That joint was, that joint was jumping to die. Like if they had one today, I'd be going right back.
Right.
Seriously, I'd probably go empty my bank account and just try, try to buy everything and just chill for the whole entire time. And leave with another woman. God damn it. Anyway, let's go back into the topic. I just want to bring that up. You know what I mean? Because the first thing a woman should learn is a man's worth. I learned the worth of Issachar yesterday. I learned their worth yesterday. They are God's people. But that's the first thing a woman should learn. And then the second thing she should learn in her role is to be silent. Listen, a woman with a loud mouth, a yak, she ain't getting nowhere out. She is going nowhere. She's doing a ton of yapping and blah, 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 and talking too goddamn much. Nobody's going to listen to her. Right. I don't even know why she even would have a man, besides the fact that the man is trying to get some meat from her, man. Other than that, I don't see how a brother is dealing with them type of women now. Right. Besides the fact that they need some meat, man. Because a woman, let's get that scripture. Give me, what is that? Ecclesiastes 3:7? Might be 12 and something. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Try that. I'm gonna find it. A loudmouth woman is clamorous. Then I'm gonna get me apocrypha for you about this loud mouth. What you should learn as a woman is to be silent. Don't be talking back to your man. I mean, be silent. That's what a make. In America, they say, a happy wife, happy life. That is garbage. And we learned that because when the man gets married, the wife gets unhappy. Now, America taught her to be an evil, wicked monster and a bitch. So that's why she tries to ruin the man's life. And the only way she's able to do that is because the so-called oppressor who runs America has given her every little outlet that she needs to be able to ruin a man's life. Because without it, she just couldn't ruin his life. He would just say, I'm going to give a damn. I'm going to give you another wife and keep you and her. And I'll see you whenever the hell I feel like seeing you. And I'll go chill with the one that treats me right. Or the ones, because a man can have more than one, which we're going to get into next. And and listen, if I could just get this real quick and just say this one point. A woman, this is what you got to learn. I'm going to go into that when I go into multiple lives, all right? Let's just stick to it right here. Give me a loudmouth woman that's clamorous. And then I'm going to get lion and the dragon, all right? And the apocrypha. Go ahead.
Proverbs 9 and 13.
Proverbs 9 and 13. Go ahead.
I'm coming from Proverbs chapter 9 and verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous.
A what type of woman?
A foolish woman is clamorous.
A what type of woman?
A foolish woman is clamorous.
A foolish woman. A dum-dum. She's clamorous, man. She's loud-mouthed, boisterous, proud. She just does way too much. She's out of pocket. How the hood say it. A foolish woman is loud-mouthed and out of pocket and prideful, man. She's dumb. She don't know that she is foolish. Because if she knew that, then she wouldn't do the things that she does. But she's foolish. She doesn't know it. She talks too much. She doesn't know how to respect the man. She gets smart with men. She is stupid. She's dumb. Because why is she dumb? Because she doesn't see that what she is doing, is making her look stupid. Go ahead.
Like you were saying, like you can't really say anything about the woman because the type of knowledge that the society put inside their head that they over the man, and how the scriptures say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High.
And perfect precept. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. The wisdom that they teach women today in America is foolish, is stupidity. To the Lord look at that like that is completely stupid. How in the hell are they equal? Can she fight for him? Can she knock a nigga the F out for him? Not unless you IUIC and your woman is a man. That's about it.
Right.
The woman is a woman up top and a man down the bottom. And you know what I'm talking about. They love them transsexuals in the IUIC. Killing them and everything. So not unless you got one of them, not unless you got a he thing or a she thing or a he, she, or she, he, whatever you want to call it, or call him, or call Mrs. Mr. Mrs. I don't know what you call it. Mrs. Black man or Mr. Black woman. I don't know how you call it transgender. Not unless you want one of them. She ain't knocking nobody the F out. Listen, I always bring this up. If somebody breaking, I got this from the ISUPK. If somebody breaks into yours in the middle of the night, it's you and your rig, and y'all laying there asleep, and you hear the window break, and somebody come in, can you wake up your wife like, baby, somebody's broken, go see who that is. She will never respect you. She'll look at you like, nigga, did you just ask me that? And you like, get up, go ahead, go see. Go ahead, Malaki.
Kind of sometimes when you bring that out to a sister, they might say we'll both go downstairs, but even when they both go downstairs, the man is still out front and they behind them.
Right. Even when they go downstairs, she's still gonna expect you to whoop his ass. Malaki for my language, but that is what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna go downstairs and she's gonna be expecting you to fight. Imagine this. Imagine if I said, don't kill me, take my wife. I mean, it is 50-50, right? Shit, no matter which one of us die. So if I say, hey, don't kill me, take my wife, she ain't never gonna respect me anyway. Go ahead.
So like, I know I might be a little off topic. If you ever saw the movie Us, Sir, when the evil versions of the black family that came and the brother went outdoors and he got whooped by his evil man self.
Right.
After that, the tone of the movie switched to Peter and Ungo, how she took command of the family. After he lost his, evil self, she started making all the decisions. And throughout the rest of the movie, she started checking him on what they were going to do.
Now that is spiritual. That's subliminal, right? It's one of the white man's little subliminal messages. It's like one of the oppressors' subliminal messages on how when the men sin, when we couldn't beat our evil self, our flesh, meaning we couldn't keep the commandments of God, the Most High allowed the woman to take charge because he put in an evil man, our oppressor. Need you to put the shield back up on the TV too. Our oppressor. And our oppressor put the woman in charge, and nowadays the woman is checking the man that she ain't supposed to. She ain't supposed to now. But of course, our oppressor allows her to check us. So that was heavy, y'all. Like that, she over there checking us, like, look, you need to do this, blah, blah. I heard we was at the Mexican festival, the Issacharite festival, right? And the sister said to her brother, see, you should be out here selling waters. I heard it out the corner of my ear. I turned around like I was about to say like, B, what? Like, don't be talking to that man like that. But it ain't my place to say that. Like, he should be selling water. You sell waters. He should be in there getting a better wife than you. Right. You stand out here and sell these damn waters, man. You should be getting some other girl pregnant. Like, you stand out here and sell waters since you want money that much. And that's another thing in this kingdom. Women love money so much, man. Money, 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 money. All they care about. And it ain't about nothing. Remember the broad said in the song, he said, the nigga rich, I'm going to suck him till he ain't one. Man, I'm going to take all your money. I'm going to F you so good, I'm going to take all your money. That's all they care about, a wicked woman. Not the righteous sisters that's in ISUPK, man. But that's the wickedness of a woman. And she don't understand that type of woman is fabulous. She's foolish. She's loud, boasting. I'm an FMTA one, and you're going to get AIDS on the way, you dumb. Right. You're going to get chlamydia and herpes on the way. And you're going to pass it on and give it to everyone else. Until the Lord allows some brother to find out you gave it to him and he blow your damn brains out. Now, Lord willing, I ain't telling nobody to do that. But I'm saying that's what happens, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 25:16. All right? Some more about a loudmouth woman. I want to go into multiple wives real quick. Type me your questions if y'all got any questions as well. Ecclesiasticus, hold on, 25 and 16.
Come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 16. I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
The Bible says this: I'd rather live with a lion and a dragon. That's what dwell means. It means to shop, means stay, sit, live, be there, abide. Right? Yashab in the Hebrew. So I'd rather live, stay, abide with a lion, a real lion, and a goddamn dragon, like an alligator or whatever. What's another type of damn dragon? A Komodo dragon, and little lizards. But that's what a dragon is in the Bible, right? So imagine an alligator on this side, a lion on this side, or a Komodo dragon, which is a poisonous lizard. And they big as hell. They're like 5 feet effing long, man. A damn gigantic lizard that is, and listen to Komodo dragons, you will die in like a matter of minutes. They poisonous that deep. They venom is strong, man. Like you get bit by one of them, you're not making it to a hospital. Like you might as well just chop whatever you listen. It's better to get bit and chop your damn arm off, or whatever the hell they bit you at, and call it a day. And just forget about it, or else you will die. So you got a lion on this side, you got like an alligator or a venomous lizard on this side. He said it's better to be right there between those two, meaning between death, than to stay with a wicked broad. Wow. Go ahead, Malaki.
Because some things are worse than death.
Because some things is worse than death. Give me that precept. Water. Give me the bitterness of a woman. Or I find more wicked than death, the woman. Give me death and then give me the woman. I believe it's in the Apocrypha. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26.
Go ahead.
And I found more bitter than death, the woman.
What's more worse than death? What's more sorrowful and more painful than death? What?
The woman.
The woman, meaning a female. Go ahead.
Whose heart is snares and nets.
A snare in a net is a trap. Snare is a trap, and net is what grabs you up after you get trapped. That's a woman who wants to trap you. She's more bitter than death. Because you can care for the woman, that's all she wants to do is trap you. That's a salty, like you say, you salty. It's a bitter feeling, man. It's like, dang, what I do now? That's worse than death. Better to die, you feel nothing when you're dead, then you're gone. Hell, blow your brains out. You're gone. It's over with. You ain't feeling no pain, no agony, none of that. But when you alive and bitterness is all you feel, brother, you might rather be dead. That's more bitter than death. A wicked woman. You don't want to be a wicked woman, all right? You want to be a righteous woman, which we're going to go into in a second, all right? Let's move on. Give me Ephesians 5:22. You good? You can mute the computer too, so you ain't gotta hear that sound. Get Ephesians 5:22. Like I said, man, we're going into the role of a woman.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22.
Go ahead.
Wives.
Wives, meaning more than one, because a man can have more than one woman. Wives, go ahead.
Submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Wait a minute. You a wife, meaning you have a man that you've been having sex with. He is your husband. Sex is marriage. You have a man that you have been having sex with, submit to him. So you learn, wait a minute, I'm not equal to the man. He's my authority. I should be silent, which we're going to go back into. Shouldn't be loud mouth, clamorous, and evil, and pride and boastful. I should be humble. I be silent, right? Now, read that part again, what you got, Malaki.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband.
And I should submit to my own husband. How can you open your legs to a man that is not worth submitting to? He's just a hoe. You just like, you know, you just like Rob. That's what it's all about. It ain't about love and let's be together and raise up a family. It was really just you was wet that night. So like that was just what it was about. That was it. All that afternoon, you was just nice and aroused, and he just happened to be there and be getting you aroused. And that was what it was all about. It wasn't about what our real role, raise a family and be righteous and serve the Most High. Because if that's what it was about, then you would only marry a man that you can submit yourself to. Meaning you would only have sex with a man that you would be able to submit to. You wouldn't have a problem submitting to a man. And even if you had a problem, what can you do? You a woman. Your role is to submit to a man. Read on.
As unto the Lord.
Wait a minute now. I know listen. I know that Christians don't believe this, but it is in the Bible. I know that Muslims don't believe this either, but it is in the Bible. I know that no woman believes this unless they in the ISUPK, because we understand the Bible and are the authority on the Bible. Read what you got again. Listen to this close. Submit to your man as
unto the Lord.
As if he is God. Read that part again.
As unto the Lord.
As unto the Lord. Submit to your man the way you submit to God. Do you talk back to the Lord? Do you debate with the Lord? Should they come to you with his opinion and ask you about it? Or does the Most High tell you what to do and you do it? Maybe it is. A lot of women nowadays don't give a damn about God at all. You know what Christian women say, especially them silly Jehovah's Witnesses? They say, I'm married to Jesus, but you're pregnant by this nigga. How the hell are you married? Like, James, you're giving away Jesus' vagina every time that nigga get off. You just giving it up on Jesus. Listen, the brother banging you out, and I guess Jesus just got to close his eyes. Jesus is like, all right, go ahead. I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, damn, he hit me from the back. Damn, I forgive you. You got to turn away because you're so married to damn Jesus. But this cat right here is putting his seed on your face. Literally. And you are letting him do it. In your mouth, wherever he would like to put it. You agree with it, but you married to Jesus. Jesus must be a sucker for you then, huh? Jesus must be a straight up punk, lovable. You know what? He's so soft and cuddly. I see why some other man is putting his seed in you. Goddamn, Jesus don't mind according to you. Well, listen, you want to obey white Jesus, then go ahead. But the God of the Bible says Jesus Christ is black. He's a nigga. And we can prove that too. And niggas ain't down with you letting some other nigga do anything to you. So how the hell you married to Jesus? How can you be married to Jesus if you never had sex with him? This goes back to my point, right? Before I get much off topic. If you have sex with a man, then you should submit to that man like he is your God. Give me what Sarah called Abraham Lord. Sarah called, I got to pull another scripture for you. After we go to Sarah, give me whose daughters ye are. I'll find it real quick while y'all pulling that up. Because y'all are Sarah's daughters, man. Let me know when you got it. Now listen, actually a damn preacher to break down this Bible. See what the hell he do for you. Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 6.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him.
The way Sarah obeyed Abraham. Wait, was she equal to Abraham?
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Wait a minute. Was it 50-50 with her and Abraham?
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Then Abraham go to her with his opinion, and then she say, no, I don't like that. You're going to do this.
even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
He cussed Abraham out, said, you a no good nigga. That's why you can't take care of your kids, blah, 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 blah.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
And Sarah called Abraham and said, where you at? What you doing? Why you didn't come? Blah, 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 blah.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
She obeyed Abraham. Can I get the definition of obey? Malaki. She obeyed Abraham. Go ahead.
Calling him Lord.
What did she call him?
Calling him Lord.
She called Abraham Lord, meaning my God, meaning my authority, my power, my Adawan. Go ahead.
Obey from the Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
Go ahead.
To follow the commands or guidance of.
To follow the command or guidance of. What is a command? It's an order. Go make me something to eat. Go do it. Not, I don't feel like it, blah, 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 blah. That's all it sounds like to men anyway. Blah, whenever a woman starts talking, blah, 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 it just fades out. That's why they always say, are you listening to me? No, bitch, I'm not. Thank you. I'm not ever going to listen to you. I'm just keeping it real with sisters. We don't listen to you. Once you start that, it's just blah, 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 until you just slap her if you're in the world. But if you're in the truth, of course, we don't beat on women. We just check you and we fade that blah, blah, blah with our voice. We grab a bottle of water, let you talk for a minute. You be talking together. Sip the water, close it up. Get your voice ready, and you blaze on her until next week. Until she cries. You hold her in front of her so you can't move, and you yell at her. Let her go, let her walk around, and you follow her, yelling at her until she swing on you. God damn it. And once she swing on you, you hold her, you grab her, you say, you can't ever beat me, and you continue to yell at her. You yell over her saying, let me go. You yell over her saying whatever the hell she's saying. Then when you get tired of holding her, you let her go, and you continue to yell at her until it's time for you to go to work, and then you look at your clock and you say, we're going to finish this tomorrow. Until she grab you, you yell at her some more, put your clothes on, keep yelling at her, and then you go out the door. Till she follow you, try to hop in your car with you and all that, jump on the hood of the car, and you drive to work with her on the hood of the car, goddamn. And you go into your job and you say, I don't know this woman. And that's it. Call security.
Right.
And then you might end up bailing her out of jail for once. Because she should obey you as if you are the Most High. She should submit to you as if you are the Most High. Read on. Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Whose daughters ye are.
Whose daughters what?
Whose daughters ye are.
She called Abraham Lord. And y'all her daughters. Y'all her great-great-granddaughters. Shouldn't you do what your grandmother did? What your great-grandmother did? Your foremother did? What your ancestors did? Shouldn't you do the same damn thing? Shouldn't you be that type of woman? That's the role of a woman. The role of a woman is to obey her man like he's the Most High, to not even have sex with a man unless she can submit to that man. Which, if she can't submit to a man, don't go get a man, period. Please yourself. They got all type of goodies out here for you to do that. Don't do that, man. The dildo ain't gonna yell at you. I am. Goddamn it. Men in the UPK, we are. The little vibrator is not going to check you. We're going to check you. They ain't going to tell you to make you nothing to eat. They ain't going to ask you to be here at a certain time and do this and cover your head and all that. But we will tell you that. So you ain't got to get a man. Don't get one. But when you do get a man, if you do, obey that man. All right? Now, let's go into, give me this scripture. Go into Ecclesiastes 7:26. Okay. And then we're going to get into a few other things, right, about women. And I want to show y'all, I'm going to go probably about the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes about a righteous woman, man. How to be a righteous woman. and the things that a righteous woman or a good woman should do. Or any woman, period. If you say you're a woman of God, whatever you want, not an evil monster, but a woman that the Most High is pleased with, man. Go ahead, read.
Let's do it. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 26. I find more bitter than death the woman.
Like we said, we find more bitter than death the woman. You get that? Go back to 1 Timothy. Let's go back to being silent in that part. And a woman being silent. And then, Malaki, give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. And I need you to, after that precept, right, can you check Ecclesiasticus is either the 25th chapter, either 25, but let's start talking about a righteous woman. Either 25, the end, like towards the end of 26, or it's 27. But I would check 25 first. I think it's 25. Either 25 or 27. And if not, then it's at the end of 26. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
So a woman should learn in silence. Go ahead.
With all subjugation.
Subjection. Go ahead. With all what?
With all subjection.
What does it mean to be subject? It means you are under the authority of. Under the authority. Not equal to. You're under the authority of. Meaning the man is up here. You're down here. Or whoever your authority is up here. You down here. You're under his authority. You obey his commands. Or whoever that authority is. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
Now, this is the part that you should say. Should be no women pastors. How you know the Christian church is a goddamn lie. And in Islam, they got women imams now in Islam. There's some devil on TV saying, over in the Middle East, woman imam. That's how you know Islam is a lie and Christianity is a lie. Because suffer means allow. The Lord doesn't allow what?
I suffer not a woman to teach.
I don't allow a woman to teach. Meaning she can't teach her man. Right. She can teach other women, give them the hookup on the Bible, but she cannot have her own congregation. She cannot be a pastor. She can teach her children. She can teach another sister about the Bible, but she can't have her own congregation. Right. She can't get up and literally teach a group of women. That's not what she can do. She's not allowed to have her own congregation. She's not allowed to teach. Right. Read.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
Nor to usurp, meaning exercise authority or use authority over the man. That is clear as day. You want to know you as a woman, you should be in silence. Number one. Not trying to teach a man, not trying to teach, have your own congregation as a female pastor or imam, none of that dumb garbage. You should be silent. Humble yourself, which we're about to get into. You should obey and submit to your man. That's the first thing about the role of a woman. What does all this mean? You gotta be humble. You gotta be sweet and soft, man. You ain't equal to a man. Right. We not. You should know your place. A woman has a place. A man has a place. It's over the woman. You gotta die for, guide, teach the woman, teach his family, protect him. A woman's place is to take care of her man, obey her man, take care of her kids, teach her kids. Right. That's it, man. Like, it ain't hard. It's just nowadays, listen, a woman's role, how easy it is just to cook for a man, just to do what a man tells you to do. A woman's job is so easy that the demon has to make it hard for them. Right. Imagine if a woman didn't have a demon say, you shouldn't talk to me like that. Her life would be so easy. You know how easily she would get the kingdom of heaven? It's like nothing. Want me to cook food? Man, I'll cook some goddamn food. What you want? Let me do what you say. I'll do what you say. I don't mean that. I'll do what you say. All right, that's what's up. Let me take care of you. I'll take care of you. That's it. I don't got to go prophesy and get spit on and get hated and get my life threatened by people every day. Well, damn, that ain't so hard. All a woman got to do is give up the vagina, cook, clean, and raise the children, and bring in some money to the crib. That is so easy, y'all. She don't gotta go die, fight, put life on the line, then come home, make sure her family's straight, make sure everything is in order, make sure they're in order and teaching and learning and reading and studying. They ain't got to do all that. All they got to do is give it up, shut up, cook, clean, and raise the kids, and bring some money in. How easy that is. Like, if women didn't have a demon on them, they would all be 100% amazing. And there would be nothing to them. Look pretty, give it up, cook, clean, shut the hell up, and bring some money into the house and raise the kids. So easy, y'all. That is an easy thing to do. That's so easy, y'all. And obey the man you claim you love, that's hard. That's hard to submit to the man that you are in love with. Wow. Wow. What a dumbass. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. What a silly person. What a foolish person. What a damn dumbass. That can't obey the person she's in love with. You gotta be kidding me, man. Hey, you gave it up to a nigga you don't like? Stupid. He's dumb as hell. Yo, she's an idiot. Why would she do that? She don't even like the nigga she having sex with. She is dumb. She can't even obey her own man. How stupid is she? That's what women should be saying. How dumb is this bro? She don't even obey her own man. She had sex with a nigga she hates. She is a. Because her job is so easy, man. A woman's job without Satan involved is so easy. Cook for the man I love, that ain't nothing. I love a nigga. Clean for the man I love, that ain't nothing. Birth a baby. Hold up, give it up to the man I love? Damn, that's nothing. They ain't saying nothing that ain't nothing, man. That's no sweat right there. Oh, bring some money in for the love, that's nothing. Don't talk back to the man I love, that ain't nothing. But Satan is involved. He gotta be involved, man. And oppressors are trying to push, he's just trying to push it on the women to not be righteous. That's the only way he can stop a woman from getting into heaven, is if he teach her to be evil. Because without that, she would just do it naturally. And it would be like, it would be no woman that couldn't get into the kingdom. It would be impossible. Because it would be like, damn, they all do their job. Read the scripture again.
Common concept. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
No, read from where you were. That was it. Go ahead.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
Go ahead.
But to be in silence.
But to be in silence. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Now, I know how I'm saying it is hardcore, but it's like a father or a big brother talking to a sister, man. Like, listen, why your relationship is messed up? Because you are doing this wrong. Brothers can see the outcome of a woman. Now, a man can look at a woman and say, she don't look that good. But if she did this, that, and the third, she would get everything. Or if she did this, that, and the third, she would be able to keep any man. It wouldn't no man just be like, nah, I'm done with her. Biden, he like Jordans, buy him Jordans. I guarantee you he's not going to leave. He like to play Xbox, get him an Xbox, buy him games. He's not going anywhere. He like money, give him some money. He will never ever leave you. You are going to get pregnant by him. You are. Because he's not going anywhere. He's going to play his video game and go and have sex with you. You're going to feed him, never going to talk back to him. So when the pretty broad that he got get on his goddamn nerves, guess where he's coming? Guess the first number he's going to dial. He's going to be yours. And he's going to walk down the street with the ugly looking monkey and be happy. Or he's going to drive around in his tinted car at night with you. That's it. Goddamn, ain't hard. But at least you with him. And what? When the stupid broad that is beautiful and sexy puts him out the house for having you, guess where he's coming? You want to say it, Yedai, you want to give it away?
He's coming to you.
He's coming to your house. You didn't lose.
Right.
You didn't look good. You weren't the best woman. You didn't have all the sexy attributes, but you kept a man that a beautiful woman could not keep. Why? Because the beautiful broad was a dumbass. Hate to say it, she was stupid. She was clamorous and loudmouth. And here you come, butt ugly, keeping every man, getting her man. I guarantee you, a nigga could be married to Beyonce. If Beyonce start being a monster, Jay-Z is gonna go home at night to another woman.
Right.
He said, I was just effing them girls. I was gonna get right back. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be like, I wasn't with you because I was over there with them. And that them is gonna be you. Or you'll be the one he'll be saying, listen, I was just having sex with them. I'm coming back to you. But ugly monkey who knows what I want and treats me the best. To those other broads is like, it's just like sex to me. Even though a man shouldn't have sex with a woman and throw her away. He shouldn't do that. But he'll be like, my home is just right here. With the butt ugly monkey who shut her mouth, cook clean, give it up, buy me whatever the hell I want. And don't talk back to me at all. I'm gonna stay with you. What the hell? No wonder she got 5 of my kids. She deserve it. Go ahead.
Sir. Another beautiful point that General Hyman brought out recently is that the main reason why a lot of brothers is homeless is for that very reason. That you put all of your eggs into that, that
That one system, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, I give you a hand. I'm getting general hand. Like you said, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you can say it again.
So the general brought out a very beautiful point. And the reason that you brought out too is that the reason why a lot of brothers are homeless is that because all their time and energy into that one wicked woman.
It's a one woman period. But definitely the wicked woman. They put all their time and energy in her. Why the hell would I do that? So when you get fed up, I can have nowhere to go and nothing to eat. Hell with that. How about I get 5 of you? I can have 5 of you, can I?
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 24:1 since we on that topic. Let's go into multiple wives. A man can have multiple wives. This is another thing that a woman has to learn about her role. A man can have 5 of you, 10, 20, however many the Lord gives him. 3, 4. He can have 0. Man that want a woman, he ain't got to get one. Nazarites don't have one. Shout out to Captain Akkad. Both his sons Nazarites. I believe Captain Debarama, I believe his son is going to be a Nazarite.
Right.
So he ain't got to have a woman. Woman ain't got to have a man, but once you have sex with a person, that is your man for life. That is your woman for life. Or your women for life. Meaning all those women that you had sex with, you gotta die for all of them. You got to guard and protect all of them, and you cannot throw any of them away. Go ahead and read.
24:1?
Yeah, 24:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24, verse 1. When a man has taken a wife and married her.
When a man take a wife, when he has taken a woman and had sex with her, go ahead, which is marriage, go ahead.
And it comes to pass that she find no favor in his eyes.
But she don't find any favor in his eyes. Why? Because she's probably a B-I-T-C-H. Let me say it clearly. She's a bitch. That's why he don't find no favor in her in his eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Because he has found some uncleanliness in her.
The uncleanness is, I don't like this girl because she is a FNB. Go ahead.
Then let him write her a bill of divorcement.
Now that was back then, before Christ said and brought out that it's not so, meaning that you can't get divorced. You can't throw that woman away. Before, you can have sex with a woman, but for the hardness of our hearts, which is a precept, Moses allowed us to give a bill of divorcement to a woman that was a B-I-T-C-H that we just couldn't deal with. But nowadays, you stuck with that broad, so you got to pick wisely. If you're a man that's going to have sex with a woman, you got to be there for him. For her. You can't throw her away. You can't just get rid of her. So you have to choose wisely, man. Because it ain't no more bill of divorcement. Before you can give a bill of divorcement, if you had sex with a woman, but she got on your goddamn nerves before you can just throw her away. Write her a bill and say, look, man, I'm done with her. That's it. You can't do that anymore. Christ, we were never supposed to do it. But for the hardness of our heart, meaning we was going through it and arguing and couldn't come together. Moses was like, look, man, give him a bill of divorcement. So we can get to the real point on how to serve God. But now, Christ said, no, man. It wasn't supposed to be like that. The only reason Moses did that because we were trying to get the kingdom. We had more important things to do than to worry about y'all stupid bickering and arguing, man. But now that Christ brought it up and said, listen, I know what Moses gave you. He wasn't supposed to do that, but he had to. He was our leader. He was trying to get the job done. Now that he got the job done, now it's time to go back to the way it should have all been. You can't throw that woman away anymore. Give me Exodus 21 and 10. That was the point to show that once you have sex with a woman, you have to keep her. And a man can have more than one, which we're going into. Read.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 10. If he take him another wife.
Whoa, say that again.
If he take him another wife.
Hey, what?
Another wife.
If a man gets another, what does that mean? Anybody know? It means if a man has one and gets another one, means now you have more than one. You got more than one. I had one knife, I grabbed that sword, now I got two knives. I took another sword. I got one mic, then I found another mic. And I got two microphones. Meaning you have more than one. So once a man gets more than wife, go ahead.
Her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not.
Meaning he can't throw away the other bro.
Right.
Meaning now that I got this new young thing, I can't throw away my other wife's duties. Right. I can't not have sex with her because I got her. Meaning I can't leave her or put her away because now I have a new wife. Right. Or now I have what? Another wife. Right. I can't just stop having sex or throw away the other one. Neither can she stop having sex with me. That's her duty. Read it again.
If he take him another, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish?
That's sex, the food she make for him, the clothes she provide for him, meaning her taking care of him. He can't stop that. And he can't stop having sex with her. I mean, he can't get rid of her. She got to still take care of you, still feed you, and you still got to beat that thing into next year. That's the nourishing of the marriage. Y'all, it's forever, man. Give me 1 Corinthians 7 and 29. You all found it for me, Malaki? No sweat. We about to go into that in a little bit. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 7 and verse 29. But this I say, brethren.
But this I say to my brothers. I don't give a damn what the oppressor does. He should follow this law too. I can give a damn if he follows it or not. It ain't his time yet anyway. His time is going to be in slavery. Right now, this is for Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Right. Go ahead.
The time is short.
And them holy Mexicans, man. God damn. Go ahead.
It remaineth that both they that have wives.
Wait, say that again.
That both they that have wives.
It remains that both them who actually have wives. If you a man that have wives with an S, more than one. Go ahead.
Okay. Be as though they had none.
Be as though you don't have any wife. For a man that has wives, multiple women, he should act like he has no wife when it comes to the truth. Because the truth is your only wife. Listen, I love the truth more than all my women. Literally. Without a shadow of a doubt. I love these brothers more than I love my women. And guess what? A woman should love the truth more than she loves her man too.
Right.
And the truth should make her submit and her obey her man. God damn. We gotta love the Most High and love your man. You're a woman, that's your role. And guess what? You can't just not take care of a man because he got more than one woman. Your role as a woman is take care of the brother, provide like you're supposed to, so that you know you don't sin against the Lord, man.
Right.
So you don't grow to hate your husband or really hate the Most High, because he's the one that made up the law. God gave us these laws, man.
Right.
And if you a man or a woman, you're a man that got more than one wife, or if you the wife of a man that has more than one woman, love the Most High. Act like your man ain't got no wives. Act like you got no man and serve the Lord. And the Lord say, if you got a man, submit to him. That's what should make you submit. The fear of the Most High. And every brother should do the work of the Lord like he has no woman for the fear of the Most High. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. We're going into the role of a woman, man. Like, yo, our oppressors is lying to our women, and so is our religious leaders, man. Right. And they murdering the woman's man and just taking hold of the woman and making her into his little pet. Our sisters have become our oppressor's little pet. They do everything that he tell them to do. Anything evil we want them to do, they do it. And guess what? They do it the same way. Right. They do the same thing for our oppressor. But the thing is, he kills us. He don't give a damn about it. He has no use for us. He can use our women. Our women can work at his job. Don't give a damn. You see, he'll kill his own goddamn wife. He don't care if you working that construction, breaking your damn back. Then you're going to get pregnant, and he still ain't going to give you a leave off of work. You'll be banging in bricks with a damn 8 months pregnant stomach, man. You don't give a damn. But we do in the ISUPK, man. And the Most High does as well. Go ahead and read.
Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14 and verse 34. Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Let your women what?
Let your women keep silence in the churches.
If you're a woman, you should keep silence in the goddamn church, in the school. Because before, think about it, the Bible, like General brought out, before what you would call a church today, what was called a synagogue back then, during the time of the Bible. But Christ and the disciples called it a church, which is a school or a congregation, because the term synagogue was so poisoned by evil, wicked men. Now today, the term church is so poisoned by evil, wicked men. So we just use what the basic term is, which is what Christ did. They called it a church back then, which means a congregation or a school. Now the word church is being poisoned, so now it's just a school. Once the word school become poisoned by wicked men, Lord willing it don't, we'll just be saying the congregation. We'll switch it again to the next basic word. And once nation gets poisoned by evil, wicked men, we'll just call it the people in the truth. Right. That's it. And if that gets poisoned, we'll say the men that actually follow God, the men and women that really follow God. If that gets poisoned, we'll just call it the 144 and their wives. God damn it. Who gives a damn? Right. But the point is, he changed it to church because that was the basic meaning of it. It's a congregation or a school of people that actually follow the Lord. Our women should be quiet in these schools, man. They shouldn't be talking, teaching, which goes into the point that I was making again of the role of a woman ain't to be loud and clamorous and any of that. She should be silent. Go back to 1 Timothy 2 and where were you at? You were in verse 12? Go to 1 Timothy 2 and 12. Then we're going to go to 1 Corinthians. And then we're going to go into Ecclesiasticus and read.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach,
go ahead,
nor to usurp authority over the man.
Go ahead.
But to be in silence.
But to be in what?
In silence.
Go ahead.
1 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Adam was the man that was given the truth, which is what it means to be formed. Opposite to Christianity, because Christianity teaches that Adam was the first person on the planet, which is a goddamn lie. All you gotta do is read verse 1, Genesis chapter 1, all the way down to the end. It'll tell you he formed people.
Right.
Then his work was done. Then on the seventh day, after his work was done and people were created, then he made Adam, which means he gave Adam the truth. Adam was the first person that understood what God was saying to mankind. He understood the laws of God. So Adam was made first. You got to understand this if you're a woman. Your man was given the righteous authority to lead, not you. The Lord gave it to a man first, which is why you should respect a man, and definitely your man. Your man was given how to lead your nation, the law of God, how to obey the Lord. He didn't choose a woman like he could have, but he chose a man to lead. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And Adam was not deceived.
And Adam wasn't deceived. He wasn't begotten. Go ahead.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
But the woman was deceived. That should sink into every woman's head when she thinks she's going to lead or thinks she got an authority to do whatever with her man. You got to understand this. Adam was made before you. He was given the truth before you. And guess what? That nigga ain't the one that got deceived either. So this is something that a woman should know her place, right? Think about this. If I wasn't the man giving the truth, why in the hell am I trying to take charge of the goddamn school? Right? And then not only that, you end up getting deceived when you try to take charge, which shows that you should not be in charge. You should stay in your place. And that's the main thing for a woman to learn her role. She has to learn her place. Then everything will follow. Once you learn, all right, I should obey this man. Now, not to do evil. If a man trying to make you smoke weed or have some dumb crap like that, you should not disobey God for that man. Like I said, you should love the Lord more than the man. The Lord is what make you obey man. It ain't men who saying obey me. This is coming out the Bible. Did I write the Bible? Hell no. I did. Did any of us write the Bible? No. The Most High gave it to the prophets, blacks and Hispanics, and they put it in the Bible. Right. It's the Lord's words, man. Read it again.
Come. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived, the transgression.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Give me this in the Apocrypha. Of the woman came sin. I'll try to find it for you.
So I got it.
Oh, you got it? Go ahead and read it.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Now that's what you got to understand if you're a woman. You should stay in your place and you should obey that man, because when Eve tried to take charge, she brought sin into the earth. You see people smoking cigarettes, being a whore and all that? It's because the woman stepped out of her goddamn place. Everything we going through, look around you. The woman stepped out of her place, man. And the man shouldn't be weak and listen to his damn wife, because that's how we sing. It was of the woman listening to some snake-ass bastard, a person who was beguiling her, who was gaming her up, listening to some other person that was gaming her up, and then brought it back to her man. And the man being a weak punk, loving and lovey-dovey, listening to his broad, now is singing the world, man. That's why a woman should just fall back and listen to her man. What made her listen to somebody else anyway? What? She wanted to lead? She thought she was equal to his 50-50? No. All right, give me Ecclesiasticus, what I asked you for before, Malaki. Young man, Salaki, Trooper Yediah, can you give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 34 real quick? Read what you got real quick, Malaki, if you got it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 22.
Go ahead.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
So a woman that, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger. What else? Reproach, being corrected. Go ahead.
Impudence.
And impudence. Let me give you the definition of impudent right here. Got it for you. Hold on. Let me get it for you. Read on.
A wicked woman abideth.
Hold on. Wait. Failing to show proper respect or courtesy. Very rude. If you're a woman that's very rude, angry, and full of correction, meaning the nigga gotta keep yelling at you. If she maintain her, if you even keep a man, go ahead.
Is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage.
Meaning a wicked woman obeyed the courage. She's full of goddamn courage and pride. For what? Why is she full of courage? Why is she full of pride? Go ahead.
Maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Yeah, she's full of courage because she is clamorous. She's foolish. And she make a heavy heart. She put something on a man's mind to be like, yo, I can't believe I even deal with this bro. Like, why am I even with this girl? She, like, her courage is pride. And she make a heavy heart to a man. He's like, yo, God, why do I deal with this stupid woman? You don't want to be that type of woman. You don't want to be a woman that's full of anger, loud mouth, very rude to her man, always getting checked and corrected, and giving some man a heavy heart. That's if you even maintain a man. If you even can keep a goddamn man. Now, why your pastor ain't telling you that? Why your man ain't telling you that? Why your goddamn Buddhist book ain't telling you that? Read on, Malaki.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
If she ain't the type of woman that can comfort a man, then she make a weak heart and feeble knees, man. Give me, hold on, I want this one right here. Give me, before we get out of here, give me Titus 2 and 3 to 5. And then give me, hold on, and then boom. Yeah, give me Titus 2, 5. I got another one that I want to go into. And Malaki, give me the part in Ecclesiastes, the 25th chapter, where it starts to go into a righteous woman. I believe, I forget where it is around. I think it's like around 17 or something. 25 or 17. Or like, yeah, before 18. Starts to go into like a righteous woman. Ecclesiastes 25 and something. It's like in the teens, it starts talking about a righteous woman. Go ahead and read.
Come. This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women.
So let me tell you this. If you're a woman, your role is not to be an evil wife to a man. Not to step out your place. But remember, like, look, man, I'm not the man, I'm not the head. So my job is to be the man's helpmeet. To help him out, to provide for him, make sure everything is right that he needs. Don't be loudmouth and yelling at him and being rude and making him not even want to deal with you. And if you get other women, you can't just leave him. You can't stop providing for him, stop cooking for him, or stop having sex with him. You can't do that. Because a man can have more than one wife. Your role is to be a helpmeet. Read on. Read what you got, Malak. Read on, Trooper Salak.
Come. The aged woman likewise.
If you're an aged woman, go ahead. Meaning a woman that's been in the truth for a while, or you're an older woman, go ahead.
Come. That they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
You be in behavior that becomes holiness. The things that will make a woman holy. That's how you should all go ahead.
Not false accusers.
Not a false accuser. Don't be a woman that talks trash. That's not your role. Or lies on people. Go ahead.
Not giving too much wine.
Don't be a drunk broad stumbling every damn word. Go ahead.
Teachers of good things,
teachers of good things to the young women, all the good things, and teach them how to be a woman. Go ahead.
Okay. That they may teach the young women.
And they can teach younger women than them, their daughters. You teach them, so they can teach the younger women in them how to be a good woman, how to be a righteous woman. Go ahead.
To be sober.
To be sober, clear-minded. Go ahead. This is what that actual definition of sober. It's clear-minded. Go ahead.
Okay. To love their husbands.
To love your man, meaning obey his commandments. Go ahead.
To love their children.
To love your kids. Teach them the commandments. Go ahead.
Okay. To be discreet.
To be discreet, meaning be humble. Don't let everybody know what you're doing and proud and loud. Be humble, man. Be soft. Go ahead.
Chaste keepers.
Go ahead.
At home. Good, obedient to their own husbands.
Thank you. Be a housewife. Be good and obedient to your man. That's the role of a woman. Be a good housewife that is obedient to her man. Don't be some loudmouth broad that just want to do all this extra stuff. If you got a gift to provide for a man, provide for a man. Bring the money in if that's what you're good at. But also be that housewife. Also be humble and submissive, man. Give me what you got, Malaki.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife.
Blessed is the man that have a skillful wife, which is what virtuous means. That man is blessed, because you're going to bring him things he ain't never had. Like Captain South said, you're going to eat all around the world from your dinner tables. You know how to cook Italian food, Jamaican food, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Aborigine food, whatever the hell they eat, African food, however that tastes, Chinese food. She can make it all skillful. You can have all type of clothes. She can make you whatever she needs to make. She know how to make clothes. You can have all type of braids in your hair. She know how to braid. She might be skillful in the bedroom. Hell, look, you got you a superstar in the bed. That's what's up for you. Who knows? She might be a great teacher, know all type of things, can teach your kids everything. I can teach you how to get hard. That's what's up. Show me how to do it. I said, look, I need it. I can teach me how to bank and be on Wall Street. That's what's up. You can't teach me the Bible. If you want to show me something, show me.
Right.
If you know Wall Street, go get the damn Wall Street job. Go ahead.
For the number of his days shall be doubled.
Because my day is going to be doubled by having you.
Right.
You're so good and so skillful. I'm going to live to be an old man. We both going to be great. I'm going to have my one braid on the side of my head with my headpiece. All I got left. Anything else bald, but I'm keeping that one braid. And all the young brothers laughing at me. Like, damn, like, yo, Mirage crazy. You know you should have been that damn braid off, man. He's losing his hang time. It was this song last year. Now it's all the way up there. Look, man, we know you bald out. Just get rid of it. I be old and gray with my cane and my pamper on, and I still got you. I'm eating good, still fresh, all that, man. Because I got that old woman with her cane and her diaper on, keeping me going.
Right.
I'm blessed because of this woman. Go ahead.
A virtuous woman rejoice her husband.
And a virtuous woman makes him so proud. Makes him rejoice like, yo, we telling everybody about you. Go ahead.
And he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
He's going to fulfill the years of his life in peace because you give him peace. He ain't got to go out and rob and kill and steal from everybody. He got you. He got his video games. He got his clothes. He got his food. He got his sex. He tell you to shut up, you can do it. I mean, where is he going? What man is going to leave that woman? He can have 1 million women. When he needs some rest, guess where he's coming? He's coming back to you. You're going to be the one that he's like, damn, she is really amazing. I'm going over there tonight. You're going to call all his women, what you making? All right, okay, that's what's up. What you making? All right, that's what's up. What you making? Dang, I don't really feel like eating that. You got some liquor? What? Wait, what kind of liquor you got? I'll be over there tonight. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Click. He's going to come to you. And you ain't the best looking. You ain't the smartest broad. You ain't the one with all the money. You just one that gives him the peace that he needs, man.
Right.
That's the role of a woman, to give a man peace and know her place. And teach them kids righteously, man. And open them legs and shut up. Just be a beautiful young woman with a clear mind, focus. That's the role of a woman. With that being said, right, this is the IHBK. It's 12:05. I went way over. Check out The Hidden Truth with Captain Azani Yah and Karam Yala, who got the best sorrel in the goddamn earth. Karam, I'm for you, man. I need some of that, man. I need the recipe, man. With that being said, I cover for Captain Nicod and General Haza Yun. This is the Letter Hebrew Speak. Pay your goddamn tithes. Shalom, Israel.
Lord, we can win the hands. This is what I'm all about. In my eyes, in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation will get critical. This business will be easy. No, like it's something like a miracle. Lord, see in my face. No, see in my face. Exactly, just the dreams in my heart. It's true in every word. Bring life to the dark. Nice doesn't move forward. Shit, I blaze in the season. Got to win it, food for gold. Just gotta watch you on beat. Not to walk in with the names. So I guess I got this kill for free. Niggas made it free. Criticize and all my disease. Won't make me weak. Now you don't make me slack off. These niggas baby, that's so better dead with some back off. I be bringing shit like Sancho. Don't go so close up. I say I'm come full. No room for emotion. So I pull my heart out. This road hard, but I ain't to stay. And if it ain't, you be dead. It ain't in the way. My niggas righteous. They real. Stay down with something. Feel so deep. The drama, motherfucker. They say in the studio, yeah. So it's the home. And I don't hate them, brother. I'm just doing all of my own. Sister, they believe. I'm the real follow. No right, no hate. Not even this body. Just keep it hollow. So when they ask something, we take it. So absolutely. And I ain't sure of my ways, but yeah, that is the truth. Cause I can do it down my tail. Between my legs. Shit, I be better. Watching my daughters look in their bed. They so smart. And they so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies. And they bad and pop with useful. Y'all missing cause I'm about my father's business. They out the shit I used to do. They glad they ain't dead. 10 after 6. See what else listen this world making peace. Found out that the truth was spirit. The lies I speak, tried everything. I guess me and Mama had to meet. Now I make the blind see. Then I make the dead sweet. And teach all my little girls the can't think. Now with a man, they better bring it to the bed sheets. Chaos back the time. This blood rest my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take it up, live to defend this house. Go take a check. 144 and then black bitch on some hitman shit. She called it 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. I tell them I'm going to the king. To the right to pray. Lord to the king. Always try to break the chest. Lord to the king. You never say hey. Lord to the king. Bring it out. Say Lord to the king. To the right to pray.